So these are Evergreen teachers, most of which have taught in Evergreen. They know the state standards. So it's actually been really exciting I got to hire all the teachers this year, and really great team. We're doing PLCs online. I even have, I have 2 teachers that in their state of Georgia and North Carolina, they are the virtual teacher of the year in that state. So, as I know the book Good to Great, right? So I want to get the best of the best in the U.S. and really provide excellent online teaching.
I've looked at everything. I've made rubrics and everything. I've gathered as much information as possible because I think this decision is life or death for kids. And I look at it that way because online learning is the only thing that is going to be there in a few years to support kids.
We started this with some trepidation last year with a third-party provider, and who was effectively brokering services for us, and said the right things, had said the things that we needed to hear for that I philosophically believe you have to have a quality online program. Unfortunately, wasn't able to deliver it. And so about towards the end of May, and we graduate in June, I had about 20 kids who were at the complete mercy of Aventa, and would have been cut off. They could have pulled the program. I had no capacity to pay for it. I had already paid the third-party provider. And I worked with Greg particularly, and Aventa made a commitment to me that those kids would get through, which was absolutely amazing. Really saved face with the kids, saved face with our district, and allowed us, as we went to the board to talk about what is it that our kids are getting out of this, the word that continued to come forth was an opportunity to finish a diploma with a sense of dignity.
I think our program is called Ozone, Online Opportunities and Options. That's what our focus is, which a student came up with that name, a former online student of mine. I think that one of the success stories, apart from the student successes, because you're in it, I've got one from AP students, I've got one from a student in juvenile hall who nobody in his family graduated. I've got all the student success stories. But one I really want you to hear, except maybe you, is that Blackboard and I are dating, but Aventa is in my heart. And kind of all that implies. But I think one of our greatest successes is the people in this room and the relationship that we built that led to those student stories I can't talk about yet. So I think that's really important to me that you get that, because students are graduating and passing the Casey and having choices that they didn't have 6 months ago.
Yesterday we had a young, and I'm gonna cry, and I don't care. Yesterday we had a young man call, and he was a super senior, a second-year senior, and he needed that health class, and he was not gonna go back to that brick-and-mortar school, unnamed district school, wherever he was from in the state. And he called and he just said, "I did it. Send me my diploma." So that is just huge.